Welcome to the installation of the black box Falcon Electronics 4-camera video system in a diesel locomotive. This is the base unit mounted inside of the cab on top of what's normally called the starter cabinet. Above it is a converter that changes the 32 volt DC of the power system on the engine to 12 volts DC for different appliances. As we look at the engineer's stand, we see the monitor mounted above the front window. There's a USB extension cable coming over with the video, and then plugged into that is the mouse. You can also unplug the mouse and plug in the USB drive to do your data backup. The 4 video cables going to the cameras are fished in behind the control stand here and down below to an access area below the cab. The access area below the cab, the 4 cables are stretched in there, tie wrapped or zip tied to any of the members that are not high temperature and are not high vibration, and from there fished into the 2 engine compartments, one in the front and one in the rear of this center cab locomotive. At any bulkhead that the video cables have to run through, we've used 3/4 inch electrical chase nipples, lock nuts, and plastic bushings to protect the cable. Where we passed through the bulkhead that has the radiator, there was no place to put an electrical chase nipple. So these are 3/4 inch PEX pipe pieces. The video connector will fit through the 3/4 inch pipe. The pipe is used to high temperature conditions and can stand up to the vibration of a locomotive, so the cables are protected. This happens to be the rear end of this double-ended center cab locomotive. We have one upgraded camera for night vision and audio, and the second standard camera on the other side of the headlight. If I had it to do over again, I would have upgraded all 4 cameras to the night vision because the angle of view is much better on the upgraded camera. But they still cover the area that's necessary. You can see that there's electrical chase nipples drilled into the top of the cowling for the engine and sealed up with silicone sealer. The video cables are secured to the camera frame to take any stress away from the actual camera. This is the GE 60-ton center cab locomotive that the black box Falcon video system is installed in. This is the 7-inch 4-camera video display located above the engineer's seat in the locomotive cab. The cameras 1 and camera 3, which were the standard cameras, we had to mirror image to get the motion on the cameras correct. The setup menu is very user-friendly. I was able to work my way through every item and set up all of the variables except for the unit recognizing both of the SD cards that we had installed. And it turns out that all I had to do was reboot the unit and it would see both SD cards. Both needed to be formatted, and that process took all of about a minute or so. Now it's in operation, recording, and will operate anytime the locomotive battery switch is closed and the unit is started up.